let's jump into it. Let's see what we can get done. Day 1 ends tomorrow at 9 p.m. All right, you got it, buddy. Think I will move faster than that necessarily. I did win Faker last month. Last month, my day 1 was great. I think my day 2 also made it all the way last month. I think that was the first day 2 that actually went all the way for me. So, that's cool. But here we go. Oh, I love Baba Yaga. As can be assumed by the number of unlocks I have for Baba Yaga. I love Baba Yaga as a character. Thanatos I haven't played much with. Although I tend to get Thanatos a lot when I'm running Deinonysus, which I think is a much better use for Thanatos than actually taking Thanatos as a captain. What are my other options? Sorceress Serena. Yeah. Most of the spell captains I'm not like super enthused about. Like I broadly know how to play spell games, but I prefer the more esoteric synergies, and I am just a huge sucker for treasure-based captains. So Baba Yaga and Rumpelstiltskin and Deinonysus, I think, are my current like top favorite captains. So let's take a look at the deck that I am running and see whether or not we want to make some changes here. When you play Thanatos, you feel like he underperforms and you get bodied by opponents. Yeah, I think any captain you run, there's like a small chance you just high roll and get something absurd, kind of no matter what you're doing. And it really does feel like you only see, or maybe only remember, the absurd high rolls from opponents. So obviously, running a quest-centric deck here, Eros is maybe a bit of a placeholder here. But running with Destiny, because Destiny lets you get quest characters, and trying to run mostly quest characters that can auto-complete off of Destiny. Huntsman and Maverick don't have as good a time doing that thing, but Miseria can complete automatically, Crystal can complete automatically, and obviously all 3 of the legendary have this much power on the unit are great with Destiny. Crab Dragoon, Eros are kind of replaceable. I should probably find something better to run in those slots. They don't really synergize well. They're just characters I like. Yeah, Netherbinder I love because I love the Dragon Jewel, and Huntsman is kind of just for flavor, really. I should find, actually, let's see if I have any of the boon support for Young Hercules. I'm not convinced that I do. I might just not have it unlocked yet. But if I do, oh, I have Fortune Teller. Okay, yeah, we need to get Fortune Teller into this. So, probably Eros goes for Fortune Teller. Although, Huntsman is a fairly easy drop, and Crab Dragoon also doesn't necessarily need to stick around. Not any other really good boon support. Not that I'm convinced that I know what is good boon support besides Fortune Teller. I'm mildly interested in running Raven, but I don't know that Raven is necessarily good either. Also, I don't have Raven unlocked. So, what you gonna do? But yeah, this seems good. This seems like a good start. Let's see if we can make it work. Get on in there. Early Dragonling is fine, not great, but fine? Tempted to take Jealous Stepsisters just because quest, but I think I am better off taking Nesting Scrubfowl. I do need a little bit of power on this board, and having 2 1/3s is asking for trouble. Now that I have the Scrubfowl, I could potentially lean into a Jealous Stepsisters later. Alright, good enough. The 2 1/3s would have been better for me there. I guess if I had known that I was going to be running into Thing in the Ice, I might have made different choices. Gingerbread House actually pretty helpful here. Evil Stepmother goes decently with Baba Yaga, but any of these, like, require multiple turns to trigger the quest aren't my top priority. Yes, I will take some silvers. I don't actually know whether I want the silver dragonling or the silver scrub fowl. I think I want the silver scrub fowl, because I'm still expecting the dragonling to get baked into a pie at some point. And Puck feels like a pretty good pull here. Alright, let's hope my dragonling can 2-for-1. Otherwise, this is going to be a trade at best. Here we go! Hey! Dragonling did the thing. Alright, everything's fine. Good job, Dragonling. I value you. You are my friend. Yeah, fortune teller's here. Fantastic. Boon of Baba Yaga feels like a good pull here. Alright, I think we're gonna be doing fine. I have the suspicion that we are going to be able to successfully make top 5 this round. I think we're going to be okay. Scrub Fowl is not long for this world. Sorry, Scrub Fowl. Thank you for your service. So what are we up against? Famous last words. Listen. I am no stranger to the spirit of hubris overtaking me and leading me to make bad decisions. But I feel like top 5 out of 6 is not a huge ask. Alright, who we got here? Nemesis, always fun. Roulette sounds fascinating. Hopefully we kill them before we hit round 9. Remarkable Rhino. Mercury, okay. We got the Indiana clones, that's always good. And Old McDonald, alright. Great. I don't know what to expect from any of these. I don't have, like, any particular board comp that I am aiming for based on knowing what captains I'm up against. But we'll see. Hikikomori got 0 Boon of Baba Yagas. Yeah, you should work on that. That sounds like a way in which you can improve your skills. You know, just be better. As I immediately lose my next round. If I take Lesser Mimic, it's immediately going to become a potion. How do I feel about that? Pretty good, actually. What if I just got 3 potions instead of 2 potions? That sounds fine. And then I think I want to swap these around. So we've got a little bit more chance that Huntsman ever does anything. And it's time to start picking up some health, I think. I'm not sure whether or not it's Gentle Giant here. Fowlich has some potential, as does Pyrat. Pyrat's maybe a little bit more... Pyrat's probably not what I am looking for. I have my offense. Like, I have some power. I just need to make sure that I don't lose all of my units immediately. So probably going to take a Fowlich, put it in the back row. I don't have any animals yet. I guess I could take the Gentle Giant. It's probably not the worst idea either. Do something like this for now. Little Red. I hate this. I hate Little Red. I can never make this work. As far as characters go, Little Red, not the most entertaining for me. Just dunk Peter Pan. Make my Puck that little bit better. Alright, let's see if we can get some quests done. Almost. Yikes. How dare you? Mask of Infinite Rage. Okay, no, I understand. Is it Stepmother time? It's probably not Stepmother time. I still need my characters to ever survive a hit. So, Blackjack, please do the thing. Do we replace Puck? We might need to replace Puck. I feel like this idiot is not long for this world. Also, a Grodo on Blackjack maybe would serve my purposes as well. Let's try that. Alright, Mercury. Kind of wish we were up good. Oh, Thing in the Ice. Thing in the Ice became double Geppetto. That's That is unfortunate for them, I think. Ah, alright. Well, nothing they have is big enough to one-shot any of my units, so this is looking pretty good. Half a heart damage! Good job, Gentle Giant. Let's turn to... Oh, wait. Can I shipshape? I very much cannot shipshape. Someday. Not today, though. Let's just kiss the Gentle Giant, I think. Because Mama Bear is... technically bigger than Gentle Giant, actually, because it's going to be the +2. And I do want animals on my board. Because pies. I'm into that. Heck yeah. Fairy Godmother? I don't think so. Mom prepping for an inspection? That's true. That's true. We got to get this board ship shape, you know? If I see the one spell that does +1/+1 with my entire front row, I'll probably take that. I'm gonna swap these around. Let's do this for now. No, let's do this round, and then we'll swap back the other round. I guess I could bring in Baby Bear instead of Puck. Might be time. You giving what, +2/+1? That's not nothing. But it's not a lot. Let's get some animals out here. Alright, I got the hunt I was looking for. And still lost the heart. Great. So, do I value the Huntsman's Axe over, like, a gingerbread oven or a Mega Mall? Mega Mall seems pretty good here, actually. Like, this is early enough that however many +3/+3s I get off of this is gonna be wildly big. I guess goodbye, Huntsman's Axe. You will never grace my treasure board. Yeah, the 3 potions makes it a little bit harder to take the unique treasure that I would get out of that. I definitely want some animals on this board. And... do I need the latte? Latte gives me more buffs off of the Mega Mall, so actually, yeah, let's do that. And then Tin Man eventually, but Tin Man not yet. My goal is top 5. That's true, it's true. My goal is top 5. I don't have to be that picky about what's going on here. Alright, let's just I think dunk Tin Man so we get Tin Man Silver in the pool for later. And move on with my life. Alright, my board is sufficiently big that I could probably do relevant things here. Heck yeah. Do I want any of these? I don't need Down Came the Rain anymore, since we've got some buffs up front. None of these are particularly appealing. I don't think I want a Sunflare here. If you ain't first, you're last. I mean, if you ain't top 5, you're last. I agree with that sentiment. So, you know, we've got something to work for. Alright, I guess we'll just get some buffs. I like silvers. Silvers are good. I like silvers. Silvers are good. I like silvers. Oh, I should get Maverick, actually. Alright, Baby Bear. Your time here is at an end. Thank you for your service. Six is the first loser. That's true. If you ain't last, you're first is probably the best way to think about it. There are 5 first places on offer. 5 wins, 1 loss. So let's just not get the 1 loss. Oh, we've already done it. Yeah, I'm a winner. Oh, I need to get Blackjack in the front row instead of Maverick. That's backwards. Here, you hang out there. Ah, look, all of my questers. You'd think Guinevere would be bigger by now. Alright. Maybe someday. Let's see if we can get Maverick doing the thing. Star Shield? Sure. Bigger Dragonling? Giant Guinevere? Now Bubbles kills my Blackjack? Bubbles kills my Blackjack. How sad. So am I gonna get like actual first with this? Is this have we spent all our efforts immediately? I'll take a Starlight. I'll take a bonus reward. It's sure looking like that kind of board. Alright, try fork it up. And then take all 3 of these. Great, love it. Yeah, it's looking like I'm not gonna have to worry too much about whatever else is happening here. I think we got this one. I think we're gonna be good. Do I take Destiny? Probably take Destiny. Whatever. Chemistry set, sure. As long as you're ahead, get further ahead. Don't use up all the luck round 1. No, I got plenty to spare. That is famous last words. Didn't even hit the Blackjack. Rude. Guess I should swap this around. Okay, sure. I'll just take all of these things. That sounds great. I'll just take all of these things. Oh, that's not all of them. I was only going to take one. Well, Draupnir's fine. I would have been happier with World Shrub, but here we are. Nothing feels like it matters. I don't care about any of these. Let's meet in a tavern for the extra shop. You're welcome on my board eventually, but like you don't matter yet. Should we rainbow? Why not? Maybe I'll get something cool next round. Take Little Red. Yep, maybe. I get to auto-complete his Battlestar Galactica for him. Here come the pies. Alright. And warp cores. We're already there. Now, this is the downside of a million potions, is now we run out of treasures. Kraken. Need Midas Touch. Who am I Midas touching? Sure. Oh, I'm Midas touching everybody. Right. I have the box. It definitely could be a ship shape here. Not like I care much about the Kraken. Thank you for the Warp Core +6. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, and everything's a mage. So the crystal ball, or the hat, is triggering all the time. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Everything's good here. Really don't need to be thinking too hard about the rest of this. No transformations on this board. Choose 3. How about I just choose 1? But thank you. See, I would love to choose 3 here, but alas. Okay. Who wants to be mixed match? It doesn't matter. None of you are... Right. I keep forgetting that I have the... What is that treasure called? The Wonder Box. Yeah, I keep forgetting that I have the Wonder Box. Mushroom Ring is fantastic. Except none of my characters are ever gonna die. So, like, not that fantastic. But there are worse problems to have. No looking glasses. Wonderbox problems. All right, fire away. Hey, I got my ninja in training back. Lucky. Also, Crystal is here again. Do I need to rearrange this at all? Probably want to do that. And then my opponent with their 3-digit board gets to get crushed like they deserve? Get out of here, you jerk. Be gone. Ninja has been trained. Yeah, that ninja came in, left, and then came back. Went on a journey to the west and came back far more powerful. Bubbles can't save them now. It's true. End of the line. Fantastic. Well, that was a successful Baba Yaga run. What'd I get? What'd I get? Whirly-Dune. Zagreus now has Toady and Snapping Hydra. And technically Ogre Magi. Alright, so that was round 1. Now we're into rewards that I will actually earn, as opposed to turn my nose up at because I already have them. Bottom 10 captain according to the stats. Believe it. I don't know that I have played Zagreus much, so. Balder. Am I playing Balder? I don't know that I'm that impressed with. Little Piggy I know is supposed to be good, but their ability is just so unassuming. Nothing special. Balder I have literally never picked. Maybe we'll just pick Balder. You know what? Sure, get in there. Piggy is a dweeb. I don't know what to do with that statement. I guess I agree. Okay, well, not changing the banner. I've got the good banner already. And I have literally no cards for Balder, so I cannot edit their deck. But hey, I've got Apophis, so we're cool. Honestly, the Season 3 starting decks are just so much better than any other starting deck anyway, because the boon cards are so good. Starting deck, let's go. Top 4. Can we top 4? I like Wind Up Toy. I probably like Smee there more than I like Wind Up Toy, but here we are. Yeah, the Raven became a quest, didn't he? I should probably put Raven into Baba Yaga if I get the chance. What am I doing here? I like the stats on the Raven. I think I want the stats right now. Like, I can get top 4 purely based off of having just a solid mid-range board. So let's just get some stats and make it to, like, a bigger board. Deal some damage to my opponents and see where it goes from there. This is all mediocre. None of this is particularly interesting. I do like Peachy Queen. Peachy Queen set up into like a Rose or a Thorn would be nice. Still getting my half heart damage all the way across. Pretty good. Take the silver. Maybe that'll turn into something with the Raven. Do I want to +1/+1 the picks? Not especially. I feel like there's better Fae for Peachy Queen to hit. Like Tink, for example. Sure. Great. Just keep giving me silvers. I'll take it. Minotaur is stats. I did say I wanted stats. Well, the stats are here now. All stats all day. Keep taking damage. And the Raven does the thing. Boon of the Fates is probably the good one here. Like, if I thought I was gonna get Artemis, then Artemis would be good. But I would need the treasure from Slappy to exactly be the contract. Which, like, if I see the contract, I'm taking it anyway. But yeah, let's take Moon of the Fates here. Antiquity? Valor? Probably Antiquity. I do need some slot buffs eventually. And now... yeah, just make my board bigger. Honestly, just get enough numbers that I can get 4th place. I think we're going to be doing fine. Heck yeah. Get full-hearted, idiot. Goodie bag. I could make this be a goodie bag angle. Goodie bag's a lot of fun. I'm not a fan of Achilles. Maybe I'll run some Lost in the Woods here. I want a gold Raven. The buff off of Peachy Queen is good, but I want a gold Raven. I'm not replacing anything on this board with anything up here, so... make Tink slightly more active. And then do this. Wow. Now I'm getting dunked on. Which is fine. I needed to get a loss. Ship shape? Very far away from ship shape. I do have my extra heart, yeah. Baldur, very vanilla captain. Has a little bit of extra staying power. Not going to turn that down, to be honest. Do we take punks? I already have 2 units, 2 characters that want to be in slot 3. Maybe no fill here. Unless I wanted to replace, like, the wind-up toy or replace Slappy. Do I think Slappy's going to be very good going forward? I mean, it's just 11-11 versus 4-3, like, right now, when those stats kind of matter. Pass it up, I guess. Yeah, nothing here really appeals to me. Who are we meeting in the tavern? Davy Jones. Yeah, you know what? Sure, let's do that. I'm okay with that. What do you even do? Each turn, give villains and celestials in your shop +3/+3. And an additional +3/+3 for each boon you have. Oh. Okay. So it's turnover turn shop buffs for villains and celestials. And that scales if I have any uncompleted boons. If I have any boons sitting and waiting to get done. Okay, I guess. Who are celestial and villains anyway? Am I looking to... There are a lot of... Actually, there are a lot of high-level villains that I really like. Solid number of legendary villains that I'm into. I don't remember what the list of Celestials is, but I suspect all of the Celestials are characters that I want to take also. It is a little bit of a downgrade from Minotaur, but I think I have enough time to build up some shop buffs, right? 3.5 hearts still. Sure. Tantalus buffs himself too, so his silver is usually great, except if you get it immediately. If you get it immediately, it's not as good. Navi, save me. Thank you. Silver the bag! Bag needs to be bigger. Still 6th place, so, not great yet, but, Kutsk and, DDU over here look like they're not long for this world, so feel like I have a good shot at 4th here. That was good. That was okay. Golden bag? Don't mind if I do. Hunter's horn? I don't think we're really hunting here. Horse armor seems more in line with what I am trying to do. Hey, look! We found a villain in the shop! It's Medusa. Sunflurry? Maybe Sunflurry do the thing? Instead of the Davy Jones? Yeah, alright. Just get some stats out there. Maybe we'll kill a Rhino. I don't know, that's a big Sour Patch Kid. Maybe we won't kill a Rhino. Oh, that's a huge Sour Patch Kid. That's really unfortunate. He was getting plus 16 every time I attacked. And of course, every single attack went into the Sour Patch Kid. Like, this is the Punxsutawney Phil of this board. Alright, whatever. I'll make the computer do it. Somebody else kill him for me. Is it ship-shape time? Are we ship-shape yet? No. So close. Alright, well then, let's just get a bigger goodie bag. If only my goodie bag was of unusual size. Yeah, the goodie bag likes horse armor. I don't see the problem here. I definitely want to put a bag full of toys in horse barding. That seems completely appropriate and a sane thing to want. Oh no. Everything got big. Why aren't I winning anymore? Terrible situation. Hey look, it's Jabberwocky, who is bigger because of Tantalus. Kind of. Kanamari also. I think that is enough wind-up toy. I think that is sufficient wind-up toy for an evening. Bahamut? Is Tink still supporting me in a way that matters? I could also Midas touch the Tantalus. But those numbers are maybe not that impressive by turn 9. Alright, let's just get a dragon in here. Maybe dragon will do something for me. I made 5th place, we're close. A big whale. My back row is not holding up their end of the equation, and everybody now is solidly into the middle double digits. Like, whole board's just huge. I want my heart back. Please and thank you. I am a scarecrow enjoyer, but I don't like where my board is. Blessing of Athena, not the blessing I want to see right now. Why am I not buffing Goodie Bag with the Sunflare? Good question. Good question. Actually, let's put you over here. Then we can put Jabberwock in first and get the higher buff on the Goodie Bag. Yeah, nothing here particularly inspiring. I guess if the Cheshire Cat can buff Jabberwock, that's minor. Not necessarily worth. I got this. I'm still on 3 hearts. Like, I fully believe that the computer will knock out one more person before I get knocked out, even if I do nothing of any value for the rest of this run. Like, I think I will be okay. Laser Shark, maybe? Tantalus has probably outlived his stay. Laser Shark is a bit bigger. Thank you, Goodie Bag. Sigrun! Sigrun is probably the appropriate hit here. Alright. This should take me as deep as I need to get taken. And this is looking like a pretty good result for this round. Oh, nope. Not good enough. Goldilocks too big. Fucking Goldilocks and Grove animals. How dare they? I'll just, you know what? I am just going to lose a half heart every round, and hopefully somebody else will get killed before I do. Fine. Alright, Oberon. Let's get this goodie bag enormous. None of this matters. Hey, I did it! I got top 4! Good team! I feel very good about this success. I definitely deserved this one. Tiny gingerbread house. And this enormous Sour Patch Kid. What are we doing here? What a mess. Yeah, sure, whatever. Just kill me. I don't even care anymore. Yo, Handamitis? Thank you, Sigrun, for doing the thing. Boon of Morpheus? Can I take a Boon of Morpheus? Like, my board is so generic. I feel like I probably can take a Boon of Morpheus. Your Sour Patch Kid never works out that well. Well, you should be Cup. And then also, you should high roll. So, you know, just do both of those things next time. It doesn't matter what I do here. I don't think any of these decisions are particularly great, but also it just really doesn't matter what I do here. Boon of Zang busts my Jabberwock at least, so... Heck yeah. Alright. Thank you, Laser Shark. The Maul. The Maul is here. Orion, a little late to the party. We'll just take Big Sigrun. And some fires? I want this goodie bag to be doing more than it's currently doing. Something like this, maybe. Oh, Kraken's just never getting a kill anyway. Oh. Doctor said you have to cut down on the sweets. Well, no wonder! If your candy's, like, sweetened to 3 or something on doctor's orders, you're never gonna get value out of your Sour Patch Kid. Give me treasure. Heartseeker Bow? None of you were hunting. None of this is remotely relevant. Alright. Giant Thorn? Is that better than a Kraken? Sure. I like numbers. Fan of big numbers. Now I get to lose to Big Bad Wolf. Great. As if I wasn't already losing to Goldilocks. Well, fortunately it doesn't matter. I got my 4th. So I guess just kill me. You know, whenever you get around to it. That's appealing. We gotta get more pirates for the Boon of Zhang. What? How rude. You can't have a bigger board than me and then also Stroke of Midnight. That's cheating or something. 200 over here, and then it pops up on my side of the board and it's like 2025. It's so disappointing. Oh, stupid slop buffs. Give me more treasure. Actually, Widow's Web is pretty appealing with Oberon in the back row like that. Gingerbread Oven? The Chain? I want to buff my goodie bag still, so probably Gingerbread. Ooh. Not winning this one. Extremely not winning this one. In case there was a question, I am just extra not winning this one. Oh, that's a big wolf, though. Maybe I am winning this one. The heck? Thank you, Captain Hook. Appreciate it. Can I? Can I afford to lose like 300 of stats just to get the treasure off of Shipshape? It's probably not worth. So we'll just do this instead. Balder, you can do anything. Fair enough. Fair enough. Hard to argue, honestly. I'm just gonna take some more shops. The more shops I can get, the better. Hey, you're a pirate. I like that. Choose 2. Alright, I will. Yeah, plus like 20 off of the mall. 18, I guess. Not bad. Wow. I really can do anything. Shipshape has a family to feed and I just fired him. Listen, his resume was just not appealing, alright? Okay, so now we make a goodie bag bigger. Give me a boon. 3 farewells in a single fight. Can I do that? Maybe. Certainly more likely than anything else here. Oh no. Oh! Mixo Macho! Yo, I'm so good! I'm so good. Just absolutely beautiful scam cards at exactly the right moments. Story mode added to Once Upon a Galaxy. The characters remember how you treat them and get back at you. Oh god, that would be incredible. What are we doing here? It doesn't matter. I'm a golden god. I'm untouchable. No one can compete. Putting you back in front. Take the sword. Mixo Macho my Jabberwock, I guess. Sure, Stroke of Midnight, because that's a fair thing to do to my opponent. Wow, what a Hydra pull. Didn't matter. Still get not quite full-hearted, but last 2. Alright, well, I went into this being like, I hope I get top 4. And ended up like, my board is bigger than all of yours because I'm a monster. So that's cool. Call that a successful round 2. What do we get? Daedalus. Sure. Daedalus? Like, somebody not only had Daedalus in their deck, but ended up with Daedalus on their board at the end of the game? Alright. I guess so. Oh, Herc signature? I want a Herc signature. We have to win this one. It's required. Moon Song. The second time you cast a spell in a game, cast it again. The third time, do it 3 times. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's if your final opponent has it on their board, then you win it from them. I don't like any of these. I think Faker's probably okay. I could probably make Faker work. It's not like super appealing, but it's probably okay. What else do we have as an option? Who else here needs to be sweetened? I have Candy Cane Crook and they're not in my deck? Are you kidding me? You're gone. Frosting Dragon seems pretty good. Cherry Topples feels like a no-brainer. What am I doing here? Who else here is bad? Katatui is not that impressive. Everybody else here has some amount of potential. Although, Knight of the Holy Cane... Knight of the Holy Cane could probably go if I have a better include. Like the Dandy. Let's make some Dandy happen. Alright. Good enough. Ship it. Gingerbread witch, absolutely. Also, a house. We're gonna get the full gingerbread set. Are there any other gingerbreads? I think there's not. What about a gingerbread jealous stepsisters? Heck yeah. Oh. Died immediately. Terrible news. Katamari, technically gingerbread. Time to replace a witch. Gingerbread Man got banned from the game, sadly. How sad for Gingerbread Man. Big stepsisters. Alright, we did the thing. Heck yeah, winning. None of this particularly appealing? Let's spinach. Oh, really? Oh, really? Unless it's Lemonhead time. I think it's probably this. Wand? Wand may be good, because we're gonna need to cast some candy spells. I don't remember what Gingerbread Man did, if he was a real person. I think I'm gonna go for the Mimic here. Not super impressed by anybody else. Alright, Katamari can get in front. Let's Sugar and Spice. And Gingerbread House can sit here and buff the Minotaur, I guess. Oh, I do remember G-Man. Yeah. He was epic rarity, and what did he do? He had something that was like, he scaled super fast or something like that. When I'm attacked, I gain attack equal to the attacker's current health. Yes. I remembered something about just getting absurd amounts of attack, but yeah, that sounds about right. So he was, better Stinky. This is working out. Give me candy. Hey, look, it's candy. None of you are candy. None of you are candy, but greed is good. I think it's goodie bag, actually. Because if we can start getting Gingerbread House with goodie bag, like if we can make this happen. Alright, let's... How do I order this? I'm just gonna do this and hope. Damn it. The Crook? Yeah, get in here. You got work to do, buddy. Rest of these not that appealing. Shrink some tea. I'm kind of into having my back row be enormous. That's pretty cool. The enemies see the work put into it, don't want to ruin the gingerbread house. Alright, I respect that. We should probably dip. Candy Ember? Candy Scar? Candy Scar sounds pretty good. We just need to buff the Candy Cane Crook. I should probably do this, actually, to make sure that the Crook gets the... I want both of these buffed. Like, I want my opponent to go first and attack the Gingerbread House. Is that too much to ask? Can I just 1 in 6 every round? That'll work. Continue buffing the candy. Oh, yes! Kiss the Candy Scar! Now we've got Candy Guardian of the Grove. Fantastic. Alright, let's make sure that goes off. Let's do this. Let's do this. Here we go. Alright, alright. I think I have clinched a third. I think this is going to work out for me. I am pleased with these results. No, yeah, let's keep doing this. And if the Candy Cane Crook just never hunts, then maybe that's okay. Angelica, huh? I mean, we do have a lot of slot buffs. If only Angelica were an animal, I would feel a lot better about this. I don't think I need to worry too much about it. I'm just gonna cast some spells and see what happens. I do like that my Katamari is just huge now. That's pretty cool. Twilight Sparkles is an animal. You know what they say about animals. Maybe you don't know what they say about animals. Kind of want to kiss the bag at this point. Very happy with Twilight and the Guardian and Katamari. But the house and the goodie bag are not that impressive. And if I am kissing, it's probably the bag. Just find a world shrub. I mean, that is on the list. If I am given the opportunity, I will definitely take a world shrub. What's about animals? I just want everything to be animals because I have a Candy Guardian of the Grove. Who are we meeting in a bakery? Frankenstein's doctor. Nope. Yes, I will concentrate, thank you. Party, the party. Oh. I like licorice also, but cinnamon roll. None of this matters. None of this matters, and we are handily ahead of everybody else in the lobby. Maybe things matter more than I thought they did. Nope, still good. Trash can? Not like I have anything else to buff. Oh, I am doing slot buffs. Let's take the reinforced hull. Yeah, I think I like a gold sprinkles. I think I'm on board with that. I really need to find a replacement for the gingerbread house and the scarecrow, though. You love watching Steam because then you see the zoomed in pictures? Yeah. A lot of the art in this game is really good and not very easy to see on mobile. Hey, look, it's first again. All right, so round 6, we got first. Or round 1, we got first place, which was great. Needed 5th, got first. Round 2, needed 4th, got first. Round 3, needed 3rd, got first. So that's pretty good. Round 4 is coming up. We need top 2. We're going to continue the trend. Top 2 to advance. Can we first again? Ghoul-Aid Man unlocked. Lucky. Wayfinder. Start with secret map. When you complete 4 quests, activate the map if you haven't already. That's pretty cool. But it's not 500 gems cool. Any area strong? When you get a shop of characters 1 rarity higher than you, but only get 1 shop that turn. Idiari, I think, has more high roll potential. No, Roulette probably has more high roll potential, actually. I need top 2. So, get some stats on the board and try and get some good legendaries. Or Lamppost and get a legendary on turn 7. Kind of feeling... I think Idiari seems like the most fun out of all of these. Being able to get a secret rare on turn 9. Also, Idiari gets me a legendary on turn 7 too. But I won't know which legendary. Alright. Let's see what we can make happen. And apparently I am doing candy things with this character? Some fascinating choices I've made here. Believable, though. What else do we have on offer? I don't have a lot of choices that I can make here. I don't think... Jellyton? Really? What if I just didn't run any of this candies junk? What if none of the candy junk? What can I do now? Sigrun's probably pretty good. Innkeeper to go with like this Blackbeard situation. Could try doing some Rolo things. I'm not convinced that Mordecon's gonna get much done, but get Herc in there, I guess. This is mediocre. This is real mediocre. I do not have a lot of good options here. Maybe I should stick with the candy stuff. I do like Herc in there, though. You get young Herc and regular Herc. We're going to be Hercing all day. Hey, look, Ghoul-Aid Man is here. Heck yeah. Take Black Hole. Take Rolo. I don't know. Rolo's not going to do much for me either, but we'll give it a... We'll just fill out the deck. Fill out the deck and go. Full toys! Here we go, kids! This is gonna work out so poorly for me. I better get a Mordecon on turn 3. If I don't get a Mordecon on turn 3, I'm going to be very wroth. I am going to be quite disappointed. Kill. Okay, cool. Now I only lose half a heart. Which was always the plan, apparently. This is so bad. This is still so bad. Can I get a puck? Can I get a puck? I'll settle for Gingerbread House. Oh, that's real bad. Yep, there's the heart. No! There needed to be a Mordecon here! Alright, Blackjack is fine. Blackjack is fine, we'll take that. Maybe. Hit the Jack in the Box. Heck yeah, good job, buddy. Alright, trades, great. This is a great start. Hercules? I don't have any quests, but like, maybe. Cowardly Lion is a quest. He lived. It's kind of impressive, actually. Oh my god, how am I winning that? I didn't deserve that. This is garbage. Angelica feels like a good include here. Maybe Angelica can do some cool things. Wow, this is working out far better than it should. Alright, I still lost my half heart there. That's fine. I still need to top 2 here, though. And it's not looking super great. You know what would be super great is if I could get this quest this run. Will Grodo and Angelica. She is the one who needs it. No hunt. Well, at least I didn't get full-hearted. I think this tournament run might be over. I might have to use another ticket. Shield of Athena. Yo, Guardian of the Grove? Okay, actually, though. Yeah, I take it all back. We're fine. We've got it. We've figured it out. Oh, what if my mages are also animals? That's great news. I can't really afford Boon of the Fates here, because if I lose a fight, I'm probably out just completely. But Boon of Santa and Boon of Zhang are both just never happening. Maybe somebody will half-heart me. Maybe somebody will half-heart me. It's possible. This is the Angelica reward, actually. Maybe I'll twinkle and get a better store next door. Yes. Great, 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 great. Great. And my opponents have decided that they are no longer in the game? That's fascinating. Tribbles! Alright, sorry, Herc. Your time here is over. Thank you so much for your support. You are no longer needed. Alright, we're good, right? That's it? That's we're first place now? That's the end of the round? I think I'm liking where this is going. I guess a lot of it is going to depend on how absurdly the one person that hasn't taken any damage yet has scaled. And when I run into them. Blackbeard. It's too bad Blackbeard's not an animal. Do we want to run Stinky? Could. The reason to run Blackbeard is for an extra Angelica hunt. Which means I would have to replace probably Mama Bear. And then I would put Blackbeard first and Angelica fifth. Why do I want to be Stinky? Because Stinky is an animal. And we love animals in this house. I feel like Blackbeard is a greedy pick here. It is more stats than the Mama Bear, but it stops triggering the Guardian. I am a greedy person. That was the person who had not taken damage yet. So I have once again turned this ship around for my fourth first place in a row. Alright, Angelica, your time is over. And then I have no hunters for Blackbeard. Goldilocks is still just nuts here. Do we have anybody better for this Angelica slot? Like, at some point, right? Goodie bag? I don't like any of these. Sure! Turn Angelica into an animal for me, thanks. Yeah, Goodie Bag's not terrible there, actually. Papa Bear's not terrible there either. Alright, find me an animal or mage. Not impressed. Alright, original Tony. It's just you and me now. I've already secured my second place. Will you continue to stand in my way for first? Or will you fall like all the others? I think my 4-digit Triple Trouble will have some appropriate statements to say about this. Yep. Deal sealed. Hey, look, jelly beans. Signed Cherry Topple, excellent. Preeminent Prodigy, that's certainly a captain I don't use. Alright, first place to advance for the banner I already have. Let's go. Moonsong again? The Toucan, though. I have played some Yakety Yak. And not been particularly impressed with the results. Mercury seems good. We like boons. But Toucan. Toucan play that game. That is what I have heard. Yeah, I think Mercury seems pretty good, and I think I like Toucan better. I will say my deck is garbage. But candy rewards aren't terrible here. On account of I have extra shops with which to find candy spells. I think that is the appeal of going candy here. I can find extra spells, that's pretty good. Should probably be looking for the Candy Cane Crook. Used to like Yak, but you think he's lackluster against good lobbies. Yeah, that sounds about right. That fits with my impression of the Yak. Like, he seems like he should be good, and then just never really delivers. Alright, it's candy time. Let's go big candies. That probably should have been... That probably should have been the Jack in the Box. Anybody I'm concerned about? Nobody I recognize here. Alright. No, like, too crazy boards on turn 2. What was the power? So, Toucan Sam, starting on turn 4, you get a bonus shop each turn, but shops only have 2 characters. So, you get access to, like, you look at the same number of characters, but you get 3 picks instead of 2 picks. And you get an extra spell. Oh, well, this is a lot of good stuff here. Oh, I should move myself out of the way of the powers. I should move myself out of the text box. Fairy? Stepsisters? I feel like stepsisters are going to be good enough anyway. Let's spice up a Captain Ahab. Sounds great. Wow, that is a unfortunately big board. All right, I am immediately concerned. Now, starting with this shop, turn 4. Given this board, I think I really want the Potion of Treasure Finding. Gumdrop. Probably the Dragonling. Silver? Katamari? None of this really serves. Maybe just dunk the Katamari to move forward on Stepmother? I'm okay with that. Ugh. Painful. Don't super like any of these. Greenbeard actually pretty good. Am I just resigning myself to not succeeding on Stepmother? Maybe. Sure. Okay. I'm listening. Yes. Yes. All right. All right. Now we're getting there. Except my opponent is still huge? How dare they? Excuse you. Not a lot of animals. Yeah, I'm a fan of the Doopity-Doo. But, definitely not that common a pick. I don't think Wand of Strength. We're gonna see if Dwarven Cart goes the distance here. Wow, look at this garbage. Continues to be garbage. Willing to take Punxsutawney Phil, but that would have to go in the Cowardly Lion slot, and I'm not ready for that yet. So maybe Lightning Bolt saves me. Wow, these are just really not great picks. Where are my candy spells? Alright, what if we greed my Doopity-Doo as the only character I am likely to keep on this board long term? Okay. I think the Concentrate is more important. Yeah, probably. Nope. Yes. Yes. All right. Yeah, I'll take a Candy Kraken. I'm okay with this. No, that's so rude. That's so rude. What the crap is this? Doopity-Doo is not quite delivered yet. We're getting there. We're on our way, but like not quite there. Galactic Rock plays well with the Dwarven Cart if we live that long? Maybe it's Merlin's Tome. Are there legendary candy spells? There are, right? What are the legendary candy spells? Horn with Kraken, also good. Horn with Kraken, also good. That is a fair point. This Captain Ahab in the back row has still done absolutely nothing for me. Lollipop Fairy, extremely low value. Kraken should be on the right just to dodge that one guy's build. Which one guy's build? What was he doing? Was there somebody with like a Viscount in slot 1? I mean, this Lion can go at this point. But also the Fairy's not doing much for me. I'm trying to remember what the legendary spells are for Merlin's Tome. I know it's Cauldron. Double. And Stroke of Midnight is legendary. And I don't remember... Eureka. Eureka's also legendary. And I don't remember if there's any candy... Star something? To buff all board? That's not legendary. That's like epic, I think. Oh, you mean the candy one, Starburst. Is that legendary? If I could... I haven't done the math, I guess, is the question, right? Like, how many candy spells exist overall versus how many candy legendary spells? Like, if Merlin's Tome gives me more of a shot to get legendary... To get candy spells in my first shop, then Merlin's Tome is definitely a better pick for me. Because at this point, all I want is candy spells. Cherry on Top and Starburst? Okay, so 2. Is 1/3 a better rate than candy spells overall? I kind of think it is, actually. I think there's not that many candy spells. I think having 1/3 of the pool for my first shot be candy spells is better than my odds at pulling a random candy spell. I'm not actually sure if that's true, but that's like gut instinct is that does work. Yeah, and if I get a mage on the board for Eureka's, that would be really good. Thought TLK was legendary? No, TLK is like rare, I think. You can start getting kisses on turn 5. Alright, I'm going to take the Tome. We'll see if we get the chance to play into it. Cherry on Top is, in fact, a legendary candy spell. Let's go. Cinnamon Roll is rare. Great. But it is candy. I'm going to hope for something better. Twilight Sprinkles is a little small. Twilight Sprinkles is a little small, and I'm very concerned. All right, let's meet in a bakery. Mousetrap. Sure. And I really want to replace Captain Ahab and Lollipop Fairy with something that contributes more to this board, but I'm not sure that I'm going to get the chance to do so. Let's just make sure that Kraken hunts. Oh my god, everybody's still in? And Belek's definitely going to be kicking my butt here. I am very concerned. I have concerns. Oh, that's actually not as scary as I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to be way worse. And instead I get double hunts with the Kraken. Incredible. Here is Eureka. No mages, though. Still no mages. Someday. You'd have picked Horn earlier? Yeah, I mean, in retrospect, that does sound good. But also, I did get a candy spell out of my first shop, so I think it was worth it. Anyway, I don't want any of these idiots, so let's just keep buffing the Kraken. We will just continue to buff the Kraken. Ship Shape actually hits. Nope, Ship Shape does not hit. Damn it. The Viscount! Okay. Yeah. I think... Okay, so this is where my bad memory kicks into gear. I really need to remember where the good hits are for the Viscount, and I don't have any recollection at all of what people's boards were like. I need to get like a mod for this game that remembers the last time I saw their board. But alright, I'll go with this. Ah, rest in peace, Zarmina. That was a good shot. I will definitely take a Stroke of Midnight because I have the fear. Cinnamon Roll's great. The Ice Cream Party. Alright, who are we partying with? We have a candy villain. That is the party. The party target. When you come to party, we will always party hard. He's the only vampire in the game. Yeah, Katamari's a vampire. Doppelganger's a vampire too. No sprinkles for you. Get out. Get unsprinkled. Wow, this went from the most disappointing run of my life to maybe first place. What a turnaround. Y'all, the Mixo? Who are we mixing? We're mixing Lollipop Fairy. The most disappointing character back here. I really gotta get this Lollipop Fairy out of here. I probably should have mixed the Kraken. But, like, everything else is bigger than everybody else's board at this point? So it kind of doesn't matter? And again, I don't remember where anything is on anybody's board. I probably want to get rid of Stinky or the Morgan against Basilisk. But also, I outrange his board by an order of magnitude, so it doesn't make a difference. Also, he's dead. Ah, we did it. Beleg had the summoners in the back row, so we'll try and knock out. Okay, so swap there for Viscount Chocolat. Alright, this is actually kind of a scary board a little bit. Not that scary, as it turns out. We're looking pretty good here. In case it matters. I am just going to be casting spells over and over. I do like treasure. But I think I am just getting more candy. I think we are just candying up. Oh, you've got a sword, do you? That's unacceptable. That's an enormous blind mice. That's awful. I'm dead. Terrible news. How do I deal with an enormous blind mice? Maybe Stroke of Midnight will do it. Maybe Shrink Tea will do it. Maybe Mousetrap will do it. If I'm lucky. You'll just keep casting spells. Alright, well, this is it. The final fight. And I just fought this person, and I don't remember where anything is on this board other than the enormous jerk right in the middle. I don't think that there is anybody that the Viscount one-shots. Yeah, running into like a 3k blind mice is a pretty terrible thing to see when you need exactly first place. Don't remember where I should put the Viscount. This is terrible. I am happy with the Mousetrap here. think broadly I am okay with the Kraken in first. This hit like a Pix or something? I think I wanted him here instead. We'll see if this makes a difference. Fowlich. Zarmina. Okay. Oh! I hit the right person! Alright, we got it. We got it. We're good. We got it. I got the 1 in 5. Everything's great. Deserved, I think, honestly. I would say it hits highest attack. Does it? Oh, it was 1 in 1. Well, in that case. Toucan got first. That's true. Stroke is random. I didn't realize that Shrink Tea... I mean, I remember they were talking about Shrink Tea hitting specific targets, but it never actually seemed like it hit the target, like, that it guaranteed the target that I was looking for, because I thought it was hitting highest health. But if it's always hitting a highest attack, that makes more sense. Okay. Well, I'm qualified for day 2, so that's great. Ah, cool. Excellent. Excellent work. Thanks, everybody. We did it. Ah, I'm surprised that worked as well as it did. That went really, really smoothly. Literally first place every round, despite going down to 1 heart before anybody else in the lobby several times. Is that why if you hit multiple Shrink, it hits the same character? I think, yeah, that sounds about right. Because I have noticed that anytime you double up on Shrink Tea, it always hits the same character. So... yeah, if it always hits the highest attack character, that makes a lot of sense.